we know that Venom 3 will be going into production this summer, and it's not surprising that we're already hearing about potential castings. The latest is somebody that people are going to be very familiar with from his time in the MCU. So let's talk about Chiwetel Ejiofor, who allegedly is being looked at by Sony to join Venom 3. Anybody else picking up on this pattern that Sony likes to get actors that were in the MCU to play different parts in their films? Yeah, there seems to be a pattern here. Either way, though, the latest report that I've seen, I've seen it talked about pretty much everywhere scoops are being delivered, is that the actor is up for a unknown role that's reportedly going to be pretty substantial, meaning that he's going to be pretty important to the plot. Now, according to reports, he might be playing the villain of the piece. We don't know who the villain would be, but it's interesting that they might be going in this direction because most recently we heard about an actress taking on the potential role of Null, the god of the symbiotes, and also we know that the second film obviously left us off on a pretty big cliffhanger by revealing that Toxin was coming. So are they going to ditch Toxin? I mean, the detective literally was set up to be him, so who knows? Maybe Sony is pivoting. Maybe there's a different idea now. Maybe there's just a more grandiose plan to bring in all sorts of characters. I mean, we don't know what the ideas that they have in motion are. But if this is true, I honestly hope that the script can really deliver on all fronts. I think that's the best way to put it. Because honestly, I think he's been one of my favorite parts of the two Doctor Strange films. Like, I think his Mordo was absolutely one of the best parts. And he pulls it off so well that I could see why they would want him to play a villain, opposite of Venom. But at the same time, it just feels, I don't know, it feels like Sony's trying to capitalize on that. Ooh, is this in the multiverse? Which obviously it is, but it feels like they're just getting a known commodity for the MCU again. Sort of like when they cast Kraven. Everybody was wondering, why? Why Aaron Taylor Johnson? It's like, oh, right, because he doesn't have an MCU contract anymore, right? So I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm optimistic. I've talked about the fact that I genuinely really like Venom 2. Like, I know it's a faulty movie, has tons of problems, but I think it's way better than the first film and more Venom-like in every single regard. And also a breeze of a viewing, it's like 90 minutes. So you can get through it easily and ignore the problems. So we'll see what happens. I just hope that this film is good and whatever role they offered him is really solid and not how do I put this? Not Sony-like.